Saturday on Sunday, we're gonna make it through. Speak out, yeah. It's a Saturday on Sunday. Saturday on Sunday.
Oh.
And welcome to Saturday on Sunday. I'm Depression.
I'm anxiety.
And I'm alcoholic.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Every time. It's good stuff. We just started out with a shot of this moonshine whiskey made by Buck and Otter, Carolina style. Shout out to Aaron Chrislip for getting that for me. Solid choice. We just finished it off.
Delish.
I got really drunk the last time I drank that
Yeah.
because it was a full bottle, and I was like, what if I can drink all of this in one night? And it was one of those situations where, like, you're sitting down and you're taking shots and you're drinking, and then you sit at a table and you're talking for a while, and
Yeah.
somebody's like, man, you drank a lot of alcohol. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm fine.
Yeah.
And then I stood up, and out of nowhere, the fucking wall in my dining room just came, like, running at me and hit me right in my
So
face.
you're
What
talking
an
about
asshole.
the episode I made the beer in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you ever done that? You, like, drank so much, but you weren't moving any, so your body didn't feel drunk?
And you didn't
Oh, yeah.
see the wall,
Yeah.
like,
And
staring
then-
you down.
Then it just comes in, bam, hits you right in the face. Hey,
It's been a
fuck
long
you.
time.
I tend not to drink as often or as much as I used to.
Yeah.
But, like, I've had experiences where, like, I'm the kind of drunk person where, like, if we're hanging out together and I'm drunk and you tell me that I won't do something,
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. I got a brand new iPhone, and my buddy, he's, like, infamous for knowing that I'll do anything he says I won't do.
Yeah.
And he's like, you won't throw that iPhone across the street. We're downtown and at the bar. He said, you won't throw that iPhone across the street. Yeet. iPhone right across the street.
Yeah.
Bam, hits the ground, skips across it. I remember one time, like, I was sitting on top of the sign out of a bar. I climbed up the building onto the roof,
Yeah.
got over to the sign, and was just sitting on there. So, like, all the cars coming down the main road were, like, honking their horn and, like,
Yeah.
beeping, and I'm like, yeah, woo, what's
Right.
up? Drunk as fuck. And finally, somebody came up on the roof trying to get me off, and I was
Yeah.
sitting in the middle, and I was like, yo, you can't get me off right now. I'm too drunk.
So we started coming over and jerking you off?
No, but no, I was sitting up there, and then finally everybody on the ground was like, get down.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, and I just off the sign and fucking face planted. I woke up the next morning with, like, road rash all over the side of my face. My hands and shit were all fucked up.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck happened? And then they showed me the video.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. That was me. Damn
I mean,
it.
You live that crazy life.
I also have a problem with stealing from
Yeah.
bars when I'm drunk.
See, I don't have to be drunk whenever.
Well, like, we were sitting at a bar, and it was, like, dead because my buddies at the time wanted to go out at, like, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, nothing pops off till at least 11.
Right.
So we go to this bar, and there's nobody in it. It's just empty. The lights are still on. The music's playing, but all the lights are still on.
Oh, okay.
And the bartender's cutting limes for her shift.
Okay.
And she's got all these limes, probably like 100 limes cut. Like, she's
Yeah.
prepared and ready for the night. So she's like, what can I get you, gentlemen? And I'm like, what can I say? And I'm like, yo, give me, like, a really complex drink with, like, a lot of shit in it,
Yeah.
but that has a lot of alcohol. And she was like, how about a Long Island? And I was like,
Yeah.
not really what I was thinking, but sure, run that, because you have to pour a lot of different alcohols into there. So as she was doing it, I grabbed the whole cutting board full of limes and I left.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, she was probably pissed. She got all those limes, got them ready, and then I took them all.
Now she has to explain a missing cutting board.
So then I'm walking downtown with a fucking cutting board in my hand, holding it up like a server, and I'm offering free samples to people walking down the street.
Did anybody take them?
Some people did.
I mean, I would have totally.
Yeah, they thought it was funny. They were like, "Are you drunk?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not drunk. I'm just handing out samples of these limes."
It's only 8:30 in the evening.
Right. Nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening except for me walking around with this
But
platter of
I'm
limes.
just walking. Free sample? Free sample? Would you like a free sample? What is it? It's farm-grown limes.
I mean, I think we should just do that.
Yeah.
During a busy part of bar hours, but
Just go around
bars aren't open right now.
Yeah, go around with a platter full of limes.
And people are like,
Free
no,
sample?
fucking COVID.
Uh,
You can't do that shit anymore because, the new normal.
yeah. Well, hopefully free limes will be acceptable in the near future.
Right.
Who knows?
I mean, you can only try.
Yeah.
Make limes free again.
Did you notice that Walmart has removed the one-way floor stickers from their aisleways?
No.
You are free to enter and exit as you please in the aisles. But they still only have one door open, so you can't enter and exit the building as you
So
please.
that doesn't make sense to
But-
me, having just one door open.
Yeah, they're like, we need to keep people as far apart as we can.
So walk
Jam them
through
in one
the-
access.
I mean, whenever this stuff first started, whenever I was at work, they're like, oh, we're going to bust out this aisle, and we're going to do this one aisle at a time. And it's like, no. You're supposed to be distancing yourself, not cramming everybody.
Well, if we put everybody close enough together, the COVID can't get to all of us.
Right.
It's mob mentality. Come
Yeah.
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Fatal funnel.
I don't know.
You know
We're
what
all
a fatal?
doomed anyway.
You know what a fatal funnel is?
I don't know.
You ever hear
I
anybody
could guess.
in a group? If somebody yells fatal funnel, you run in the opposite direction of everybody else.
Yeah.
Because what that means is in a scenario where somebody is trying to take a bunch of people out at a big place, they use the fatal funnel. So if there's an exit and everybody's running towards that one exit, they have a doorway this big to do whatever they're going to do.
Yeah.
And everybody's mobbing into that one doorway.
Right.
It's like, shooting fish in a fucking barrel.
Yeah.
So if anybody yells fatal funnel, you run in the opposite direction.
Oh, okay. So now I know.
Future reference, fatal funnel means don't go near everybody else. They are funneling themselves into fatality. And not the cool ones from Mortal Kombat, just like a regular one.
But what if I want to be one of those dicks in a funnel that just jams it all up and nothing else can get through?
I mean, you're getting shot first.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean,
Then it's over with.
The fate of the funnel.
Yeah.
You
It's
know.
it's the funnel fate.
Starring Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
he
I could
doesn't
see
have
that.
enough roles.
It should be directed by Tim Burton.
That would be great. I'd watch the shit
Starring
out of
Vin
that.
Diesel. Directed
I mean,
by Tim Burton.
Why hasn't Vin Diesel been in a Tim Burton movie?
Narrated by Morgan Freeman.
Right.
They were in a funnel and it was fatal. I can't talk like Morgan Freeman. I don't know why I even tried that.
I mean,
Fucking shit.
probably closer than what I would get,
Yeah. That's pretty close. You saw the table read for Ridgemont High, the Fast Times of Ridgemont High with like Shia LaBeouf and all that?
No.
You haven't seen any of that? It's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
But Morgan Freeman like reads the scenes in that.
Oh,
and I
okay.
saw him in the video. Like he's old as shit now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, holy
He's
shit.
been old as shit for the last
Right.
60
I mean,
years.
in what, Shawshank Redemption, he was like 95. Like,
Right.
the dude, how old is he now? Like 302 or something like that?
Probably
I
close.
don't know.
I don't know how
Isn't
his
he
time
God?
works. He is God.
Yeah,
He's
so
God.
that is
So-
what it is.
Don't at me.
Well, he wasn't for a little bit when Jim Carrey was.
Yeah. But, Jim Carrey can't stay God because he's fucking Jim Carrey.
You see his beard now, though?
Yeah, he does have a nice beard.
Incredible.
Yeah. It's like all these celebrities that just grow beards all of a sudden. You're like, dude, you could have been rocking that sweet-ass beard this whole time.
Right?
Yeah, but do you think he would have looked good as the Riddler with a giant beard?
Yes.
Fuck yeah. Is the Riddler going to be the bad guy in the new Batman movie?
One of them.
Oh, okay.
But is it Jim Carrey?
No.
Well, then that's stupid because he's the only person that can play the Riddler ever.
Yeah.
Like, multiple people have played the Joker, and, there was all the debates on who was the best, and I think we even spoke about it for a little bit.
Yeah.
But the Riddler, like, I can only see Jim Carrey playing the Riddler.
Yeah.
So if it's not him, then I don't give a fuck about him.
And with them wanting to be dark and gritty, he could still do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Look at, what is it, 23?
I mean, he is dark and gritty.
Yeah.
Such a happy guy for being so dark and gritty.
Right?
Yeah. He's so dark and gritty for being such a happy guy.
I have a feeling dark and gritty is becoming a thing now.
Yeah, it's dark and gritty.
You know.
Throw
I
a
try to
fruit cup in it and keep it dark and gritty.
Right.
Dinner specials. I mean, that's
Dinner specials. What?
yeah, dark and gritty fruit cup dinner specials. It's the diner.
Welcome to Saturday on Sunday Foodcast, right?
There you go.
No, it's the new diner we're opening.
Oh, okay.
Dark and gritty fruit cups.
Yeah. If
That's
you like
all
your
we
fruit
serve.
cups dark and gritty, come on down. Open 9 to 5 on...
Saturday or Sunday.
Depends on when we feel like showing up.
Right. It's a pop-up. It could be anywhere.
Uh,
Right now, it's right here. Where are you at?
get here now.
Sorry, no.
We only have one table.
Yeah. We've already sold out. We're fucking... We're done.
We have one table and the employees are sitting at it.
We occupy it.
Yeah.
You have to sit with us.
I mean, you're our first guest. Welcome to the Saturday on Sunday food
Our fucking like
store.
food store. It's a grocery store now. We have changed it. Our
Food
servers would be
preparation
terrible.
station.
I want to go to Dick's.
Yeah, the sporting goods store.
No, the restaurant
Oh.
where they talk shit
Casino
to you
and
and
resort.
stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I want to go to one of those. I want to go to one of those places where like the servers talk shit.
Yeah.
Seems like a
Or
fun
you
place
go
to go.
like a Waffle House.
Right. I used to shoot the shit with one of the waitresses at the Denny's on Arlington. It was great.
Yeah.
One night she asked us, "Hey, do you guys know where I could buy Coke? I'm turning 55 this weekend, and I could really use some Coke."
And you're like, absolutely not. Meet me out back in 15 minutes.
I
I don't
might
know where
know a
that's
guy.
at.
I mean, it's just kind of crazy. Like, how close are you with your patrons where you're like asking them?
She's like, do you have any Coke? It's my 55th birthday. And you're like,
Right.
oh, yeah, you only have Pepsi products?
I mean,
Yeah,
I did
that's
smoke a J with her, so I mean, I guess we were pretty cool. She was,
Like, at the table?
yeah, back when smoking was allowed at the Denny's.
You can smoke your weed in there, too?
Right. I mean, you was like, oh, this isn't
it was
weed.
a spliff. It's
It
all
was-
right.
Yeah.
Right. This is half and half. I got it.
I put this in there's a filter on it.
Yeah.
Not
I
getting
mean,
high.
we used to go to Denny's like every night when you could smoke in Denny's, and then
Right.
as soon as that happened, we were like, nah, let's go to this fucking hole in the wall like breakfast place that hasn't taken those rules into consideration yet.
So again, Waffle House.
But now the crazy thing is,
I never go to Waffle House.
I think about it nowadays, like the whole like smoking in restaurants thing. I think back on it now that like it's a no-go.
Yeah.
And I used to sit at the restaurant right down the street from the house, and I would smoke cigarettes in there, and people would be eating. And now I'm like,
That's
why the
weird.
fuck was that like a thing? Like,
Yeah.
I think about it now, and like you'd literally be sitting there, and some dude just like chain smoking cigarettes and like blowing the smoke everywhere, and you're trying to eat. And I'm like,
It's like a ridiculous.
like when they first
concept.
took it away, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I just turned
Yeah.
18. Like, I'm allowed to smoke inside establishments, and now you're going to take it away.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, man, I wouldn't want to be sitting down trying to eat my fucking meal and some assholes fucking smoking next to me.
Yeah.
Especially like kids in there and all kinds of shit. Like,
Right.
and then you think about it, like the things that our parents and their parents went through. Like,
They'd smoke in grocery stores and shit.
in doctor's offices.
Yeah.
Like when the doctor's telling you, like, you have cancer, and you're like, why?
Right.
How could I possibly get cancer? And he's like, I don't know. Doesn't make any sense to me either.
Smoke this pack of cigarettes. You got to strengthen those lungs a little bit.
Like the doctor's sitting there blowing smoke in your face, like, you're terminal. Those were the days.
Yeah. I mean, I vaguely remember smoking in, like, places where it's like, that's kind of crazy, like in grocery stores and shit like
Right.
that. But it's just like, I feel like the ban on smoking in places kind of broke up my group of friends because we would just go to places and hang out and
To smoke cigarettes.
Like, right. Like, we would, like, you know,
If we can't smoke cigarettes together, then there's no point in hanging out with each other.
Right. Well, it's like we would just go and hang out at places like pool halls and shit like that where
Right.
you used to smoke and play pool. Now it's like, oh, I got to go outside and have a cigarette. So
Right.
it kind of breaks up conversations, you know.
Now it's frowned upon,
Right.
like masturbating on an airplane.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Thanks a lot,
You got to
Bin
be
Laden.
sneaky.
What? Movie quotes.
Yeah. I've never seen a movie.
What are those?
You mean long form entertainment? Fuck
Fuck
that.
Wait,
Echo.
isn't this?
Echo.
Long form
Long?
entertainment. I
'Cause
mean, it's
takes-
only hour-long talking.
That's it.
Sometimes
Hour
it's longer. Sometimes
Yeah,
it's
sometimes.
shorter.
I mean, sometimes I'm longer.
The
Sometimes I'm
visual
shorter.
aesthetics aren't
It
as
depends
good
on how
though.
drunk I get.
The visual aesthetics aren't as good though.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
we could make some 3D aspects where it looks like I'm coming at you right now.
I mean, I could come at you right now.
Yo, you
Come at me, bro. See, now you're gonna get jumped. You lost at that game.
It's like, don't make me jump this bar.
I got dogs upstairs.
Yeah, they like me. They lick my hand.
And if you make
They're
any
just
sudden moves towards them, they run away.
You know what?
And one of them, like, pees
Don't-
on the floor if you go too.
No,
Too
she
jarred.
stop doing that.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Stop telling people my dogs are bitches.
I mean, aren't they bitches, though?
I mean, yeah.
They are both females.
Yeah, they're
didn't see
technically
that.
bitches.
Ta-da!
I'm going to make this pencil disappear.
This episode is falling apart.
It's not. You guys don't know this right now, but normally, because it's the same lighting in here all the
Right.
time.
Yeah.
Normally, we record this podcast early in the day,
Right.
and it is not early in the day right now. I would tell you what time it was, but my Apple Watch died.
Oh, man, I hate when my watch is on a charge.
It's 11:02.
It's 11:02. I don't know where you guys are at right now, but it's 11:02 right now.
It's 11:02.
It's not like you.
somewhere.
I always say that like they are watching this with us right now.
Yeah.
So like when they watch this, it could be fucking 2 in the afternoon.
Right.
Fuck.
I mean,
It's late. I'm sorry.
Right. I've been drinking all day and then get hit up at 8 o'clock. So we doing this?
It's cool.
you know.
Yeah.
It's the thing to do. We want to get episodes out to you as soon as we can.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're later than the other episodes.
Right.
But
Yeah.
who's counting?
I mean, this isn't our profession, so we can't, like, you know, be...
If more people subscribed or
Yeah.
donated money, then we could put more time into this.
Right.
But we are still broke.
Right. And still at 59 subscribers.
59.
I feel like some of you aren't telling your friends or family or family's friends or friends' families.
Or
Yeah.
they really don't want to see my mullet.
Assholes.
I mean, I really want to see Jacob with a mullet. Like,
Yeah.
if I had to rock a mullet at one point of my life, Jacob has to rock a mullet for at least a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, from the agreement, it's going to be that episode.
Well, you know, you might like it. You might be
You
like...
might
this
you
is-
might really like it.
I mean, mullets
Dude,
are
the
in
Joe
now.
Dirt effect. I
I
mean,
don't know.
So many people
you've
are
seen the
rocking
movie,
the
chicks
mullet.
dig it.
Once that's blowing in the wind, you're, you know...
There's
ape
not
drape.
very many hairs to blow in the wind up
You
there.
can do
Yeah, but it's
slow
the hair in the
motion-
back. The hair on top. It's
The slow motion flip.
How would I do that with no hair in the front?
The back.
You
The
flip
tail
the
is what
back.
you're moving.
Right. You gotta.
You don't
move
know how
that
to party with a
flap.
mullet? Jeez.
See, that's because he's never had one.
It's
and-
exciting. My son has one right now.
Yeah, and he rocks the shit out of
He
it.
rocks
doesn't
the
he?
shit out of it. But actually, I think he wants to cut it now. He was like, man, this hair is all on my neck now, and it's long as fuck. So
Yeah.
he was like, can I just get a mohawk now? I was like, yeah, I guess so.
Right. It's like don't give up on the mullet.
Yeah, he's the one who really wanted it. Like, he was like, I want a mullet. And I was like, you know what a mullet is? He was like, it's a party. I was like,
Part of it's a
You're
party.
damn right.
true. But I was like, are you sure you want a mullet? And he was like, yeah. So I cut a mullet. And he came out of that, like, he came out of the room. He ran up to my wife, and he was like, look, Mom, I got a mullet. And he was, like, so proud of it for so
Oh
long.
yeah.
She hated it. She was like, cut the rest of his hair. And he started crying. He was like, I want to keep it.
Yeah.
So she was like, fine, keep it. And he's been rocking it. But now, like, the back of his hair is so long, he was like, I hate it. Cut it off. I don't want this shit anymore.
Yeah.
Give me a mohawk and call it a day.
Right. I mean, if only I could just get a mohawk and call it a day. But
Yeah, he's doing that.
You could.
yeah, but it would look bad.
So,
I've seen people with thinning hair with a mohawk. Not naming any names, but it doesn't look good.
I don't have a mohawk. I have like I don't know. I just have hair on the top and I shave the sides around. I'm
Yeah.
still doing that. Been doing that for like fucking
Yeah.
18 years.
I mean, I was
Still
thinking
doing
about
it.
trying to cut my own hair into like a styled haircut, but then I'm like, I don't trust myself to do a good job.
Yeah, I tried that once and ended up just having to have somebody go try to attempt to save it.
Yeah.
I was like, please don't make me have to go bald. Like, do something.
Oh,
Help
yeah.
me out in this one instance. But I do love going to, like, you know, Famous Hair or, like, Great Clips or any of those, like, fucking
Yeah.
giant chain fucking hair cutting places where they really don't know how to cut hair very well.
Yeah.
Mainly on males. I don't know about the females, though. But my wife never has good experiences. But you ask them for a certain style. You're like, this is what I would like to get. And then it's like a surprise at the end on
Right.
what they actually gave you.
Oh, yeah.
I like those. Those are fun.
Right.
You know, you pay your $15 and you're like, they're like, how do you like it? And you're like, well, it's nothing like what I told you. So, and like, I'm always that person who's like, every time they ask me, I'll look at it and it'll look terrible. Like, there'll be like weird splotches in my hair.
Right.
And they're like, how's it look? And I'm like, great. And I pay them and I walk out.
Yeah.
And then I go, I fucking hate this haircut. But I won't
Right.
say anything to them.
Oh yeah.
I
I
don't
mean, I
I'm not
have
gonna.
gone back and got my money back from a haircut place like that.
know. Yeah, no, I've never done it. I'm just like, it is what it is. And then I put my hat on
Yeah.
and I walk out. And that's it.
I went and got a haircut once and ended up with a bald spot on the back of my head. And then, like, I'm like, what
Yeah,
the fuck's this?
that lasted a while.
Yeah. And it was a bald
It's
spot
like
for
they
like
You went and got-
months.
chunk
You
of
went and got your
stuff.
money back?
No.
Is that the time you went and got it back?
No.
So you went back for a different time. Was it like so was it less of a mess?
it was less of a mess than that time. But it's
But
like, I'm like, fuck
You
this.
really needed the money.
Oh, but
You
yeah.
realized it was either a haircut or a pack of smokes, and you went back there like,
Right.
yo, this haircut sucks.
Yeah.
Give me my
Like,
$8.
like, I always ask for the exact same thing every time I get my haircut. Like, I want it longer on the top or, like, nothing off the top. And then just cleaned up around my ears and neck at, like, a 2. And I end up with, like, a military cut half the
Hell
time.
yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
That's exactly what I wanted.
It's
Thank
like,
you.
Is this, does this look like anything like what I came in here with?
Yeah, I always go in there and I'm like, I just want same thing. I want long on the top. Don't really touch anything. If it
Yeah.
needs the dead ends trimmed or whatever you people think that like it looks bad. I don't know.
Yeah.
Dead ends, I can't see them. Girls will
Right.
pick them out and be like, "Look how dead your ends are." I'm like,
Right. Cool.
whatever. But I'm like, shave the sides at a 2, fade them up into my hair, long on the top.
Right.
And then sometimes they just do like a straight line all the way around my head.
Right.
Like this far up. And they're like, there you go.
You're like, thanks. Now I look like fucking Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah.
And what's it?
And I'm like,
what's that
thank-
movie?
Sling blade.
Sling Blade.
Thank you so much. And then I pay them and I go, it looks great. And I leave and I go, what the fuck?
I feel like I see a lot more people with that Sling Blade style haircut, like that are like high profile people. And I'm like,
Yeah.
who did your hair like that and told you that it looked good?
Maybe they're thinking the same way. They just didn't want to tell the person that they hate it.
Oh man.
Thank you so
But
much. I
those
appreciate
are the type
you.
of people that spend like hundreds of dollars to just get a basic haircut.
Yeah, but hundreds of dollars for them is like $8 to us.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's a normal trip to
Right.
the barbershop.
It's like,
Yeah, because like literally, if you went into a barber shop and they said, "All right, this haircut will be $300," you wouldn't get that haircut, right?
right.
You think 8's a bargain. That's why they do it. They're
Yeah.
like $300, man. That's cheap.
Right. Well, my
I'll take
barber
it.
shop charges $13 now.
Oh, fuck that.
I haven't been to a barber in years.
Well,
I've been in a barbershop quartet for years.
yeah.
Nope.
I was gonna say I want to hear it.
I listen to them on Spotify.
I'm the guy who goes boom, 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 and that's it.
What's the name of your barbershop
In-
quartet?
In every song.
Every song.
Every song.
Same.
I'm
Everything.
the boom 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 guy.
Every
Well-
song needs a bass line.
No, that's different. I'm the bum guy.
I'm the guy.
God.
Guy.
Yeah, I'm not one of the actual singers.
Yeah.
I'm in the background making a noise.
I'm
That's
always
offensive.
Like Jacob
I'm
in the
always
background making a
making
noise.
noise.
He's fapping back there.
Ah.
What's fapping?
It's late.
What's
I gotta
fat?
go to sleep.
What's fap?
Is that the same as WAP?
I don't think so.
Uh,
I mean, it's
No.
what you do to pictures of wops, you know?
Oh,
Wait.
panic. I get it.
Right. I mean, I typically panic when I fap, yep.
Is that a rap song?
Oh, could be.
Speaking of that, did anybody do I'd say speaking of that, but I'm not even talking about what you guys are talking
Speaking of
about.
that,
Like I
Speaking
saw
of
the
WAP.
wheel, and we didn't mention the wheel, but since I saw it, I was using it as the same reference point.
yeah.
Anyways, did we check any? See if there's any more comments. There probably isn't.
I mean,
but
I
did we see
saw a comment about eating spicy pepper, but I feel like that's kind of
any? Yeah, we
already
put
on the-
habanero on there, so that's already used. And I don't even know.
But I think they were talking about more dangerous peppers than a habanero. Pepper.
Oh, like
Like
eating a can of pepper spray.
Yeah.
10 and all.
That's dangerous.
That's like Billy Goat status, and I'm not on that level.
I'd try it once.
I'd never try it twice.
I don't got the teeth strength for that.
I feel like my teeth would like fall out. You guys ever have dreams that your teeth are falling out,
I've
and
never
then you
had
just
one.
pop them back in?
No, but
No,
I
just
had
Never had a lost tooth dream.
No.
Me
No.
either.
But I used to have hopes and dreams.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
those
I don't
fall
have
out.
those either. Those all fell out.
Those fell out. For sure.
Just
Yeah.
try to put them back in. That's what I always do.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. It doesn't go back in.
I'm trying to follow my dreams, but you guys won't subscribe.
Hopes and dreams are for losers.
Is that a Nirvana song that I never heard?
Yeah, I mean it could be.
Unreleased jams.
Speaking of Nirvana, you guys listen to any new music?
Nope,
No.
that's gross.
New music is the worst.
Like, it doesn't have to be new music, like, released recently, but music that you've discovered recently.
Yeah, I mean I listen to a lot of stuff, like
Yeah.
a lot of new stuff. What's the dude? Jack Harlow.
don't
Don't know.
Got big off of TikTok, I believe.
Yeah.
He does the song "What's Poppin'." What's poppin'? Brand new whip just hopped in. And so I like
Oh,
that.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
So I saw a lot of I've gotten into a lot of music through shit like TikTok and stuff.
Yeah.
I never partook in TikTok, but
Okay.
TikTok videos always end up on Facebook and shit.
Yeah.
So 24K Golden, saw him through videos and shit, his
Yeah.
music. That's really good. If you I think it's City of Angels by him. You ever have a chance to look that up? It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've dabbled in new music just based off of listening to them repetitively through
Right. Just
videos
being
and
thrown
shit.
in your face.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, I want to check this out because they only give you 30-second snips of it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I want to hear that whole song in its entirety. And
Right.
So I've gotten a few new music interests. BB No Money. I don't know if you know who that is, but he got real big because of the internet.
Yeah.
But he's got a song. It's like La La La, and it's really good.
Yeah.
He blew up overnight.
Yeah.
So a bunch of shit like that. Young Gravy.
Now I feel like you're making shit up.
No, these are all real. They're all real.
Tommy Two Toes.
Young Gravy, he raps with BB No Money.
Okay. About
They're friends.
Comfort foods and things like that.
You should look up Young Gravy too.
Yeah.
You probably like him.
Yeah.
He's got a song called Mr. Clean. It's really
Okay.
good. Yeah.
For a second there, I thought you were going to say he has a song, Mashed Potatoes.
Nope, he's just really cool. I like him.
He's just smooth as gravy.
He is. He references that a lot.
It's all gravy, baby.
Yeah.
I get it. I don't know.
See, now that you're referencing that, it sounds like you've heard of it because this is
I'm
what
not.
he says.
Yeah. I mean, it just makes sense that he would
Yeah.
say something like that.
I mean, obviously.
Me and Jen have been
He's like some
listening-
6'9", he's like 6'6", and
Yeah.
he's just curly-haired white dude who wears
Oh, okay.
Crocs and khaki shorts.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Me and Jen have been listening to this person named
The
That's
one we
catchy.
shall not name.
That's catchy.
Why can't I think of the name?
He's the one we shall not name.
But basically, it's this transgender they/them person. Fucking Dorian Electra. Have you ever heard of Dorian
Nope.
Electra?
I've heard of Dora the Explorer.
Completely different.
Oh.
I thought that
Like-
was the same.
No. This they sing songs about being a sugar daddy or being a sub and dom relationship kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah. Sounds interesting.
But they have this song called Daddy Like, and me and Jen just
Vibe
sing it
to
all
it.
the time.
Just all together.
It's weird because it's this person used to identify as a woman and now is this character that has a mustache, just a drawn on mustache, but really flamboyant.
Right.
That's actually one of the songs that they do called Flamboyant.
Do you have a way to listen to music in your car? Do you have the tape deck thing or an aux cord or anything like that?
No.
You just strictly radio in there?
Right.
Oh,
I
man.
just radio.
Do you have a tape deck in there?
No.
You need to get one of those. You need to get a new updated radio. Did you ever get the brakes fixed on your car?
No.
No.
The car is at the person's house that's gonna be doing work on it.
But he's sleeping.
Probably right now.
Well,
Most
let's call him
people
up
are.
and see if he's ready to work
Well,
on that
hey.
bad boy.
But it's in progress.
It's in the works.
Right.
Good, because stopping is a very important step to driving.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
it stops when you need
It wants to.
when you need it to stop.
It's just not as good as it should be.
Not at all.
I took the The motorcycle I just got doesn't have a front brake caliper on it, so it's really hard to stop that too. Especially when I'm just now learning how to ride a motorcycle.
Oh yeah. Well, I feel like the back brake is probably more important than the front brake.
It is, but it's weird because like I said, I'm just now learning how to ride a motorcycle.
Yeah.
So your natural reaction is both your hands are here. Your natural reaction is to pull that brake lever if something were to happen.
Yeah.
And when you pull it, nothing happens. Oh no. And it's not like a bicycle. I can't pedal backwards and it'll stop me.
Right.
So I just got to remember that
You just
there
gotta
is a
put your
foot brake.
Foot in there.
I just put my feet on the ground and
There you
slide across.
Always just slide your foot or
the
shoe on the
back tire.
tire. Right.
Yeah, but then I got to take
mean-
the fender off.
If
Yeah.
shit gets worse to worse, you just ghost ride it.
Right.
But it's really, like, I'm not really fond of it right now because I tried to put the playing card in the spoke. Can't even hear it.
No.
Doesn't even sound like there's one.
Doesn't even sound like a motorcycle. Piss.
They used to be the best when you used to run over like a pop can and get it wedged in the tire and just
Oh, yeah.
all the way down the street.
And then it just slices your tire, and you're like, yeah.
At least I don't pay for those. Mom, I need to do an inner tube. My mom would never. I remember my older sister bought me a bike because all my friends had brand new bikes and I
Yeah.
didn't have one. And so she worked and she went out and bought me a bike.
Yeah.
And within a few hours, like, I'd cut the front forks and extended them and, like, bolted them together and made a chopper and,
Oh, okay.
like, just annihilated this brand new bike she got me. She was so pissed for so long.
Yeah. But did it look good?
Fuck no, dude. It looked like shit. It was like, we cut the forks in half and then bolted, like, broomsticks into them.
Oh, okay.
Like, and put a really small tire on it. And on the back, we put, like, an exercise bike tire. So it was, like, heavy as fuck. And, like,
Yeah.
it was, I don't know. We were stupid.
Oh.
Hey, at least that wasn't my money, right? Yeah. My sister was like, I'll never buy you another bike again. And I'm like, but come on, I need another bike so I can stretch the frame out. Make it a tandem bicycle.
It's like, somebody fucked this bike up. Now I need a new one.
We don't know how to use welders, so we were just like tap conning everything together, like just
Yeah.
anything that we could, bolts and duct tape and shit like that. It was fun while it lasted. Now if I did that, I'd just die. But I also weigh a lot more than, no I don't. I was fat back then too, but
Yeah.
I think
Like,
I would
you
break
just-
him up.
Just evened out.
Yeah.
Like, I got taller and a little bit slimmer, but I still weigh the same as I did in middle school.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it went. Like, they're like, oh, you lost a lot of weight. Nope, just got taller.
Right.
Same weight,
Oh, yeah.
just not as short and fat.
Yeah.
But thanks for being mean to me back then.
Right.
It was dope. I liked it.
I mean, you know, you gotta have fun. And whenever it's picking on the awkward person.
When you're the big kid in school, you have to be like, I don't know if you notice this, but like most of the time when you're big, you're also funny.
Yeah.
Because if you're
Yeah.
not funny, then
Or you're just sad.
that's it. You're just sad.
That's right.
That's it. So I tried to be as funny as I could be then.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I was funny or people were just still laughing at me because I was fat and I
Right.
thought they thought I was funny.
Look at this fat guy thinking he's funny.
It's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I was fat, but I don't think I was that funny. I mean, you know, every once in a while people would laugh at things that I said. And I'm like, cool. I mean, I feel like a lot of people kept me around just to make them look good in comparison. you know?
probably.
But
I
then,
mean-
then again, you know.
Like we talked about, like everybody called me Andy Milanakis.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, not like, it's not one of those names where you're like, yes.
Right.
I was like, you're not calling me that because I'm as funny as you thought he was.
Yeah.
You're calling me that because I'm also fat. And he's fat.
Right.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Those group of guys were always the best.
Right. I remember I used to get, you look like Jack Osborne. And I'm like,
Yeah.
cool. Not Jack Osborne now. Jack Osborne in 2000.
When the show
Before he got into
when the show
kickboxing.
first came out,
Right,
Yeah.
right. Especially since I wore glasses like this and stuff like that and had like spiky hair.
the best of the best.
Right. Then I'd wear Osborne shirts with Jack Osborne on it. So it's like, yeah, you see it?
You see what I'm doing here? I'm going to go back to wearing, like, trip pants and stuff like that.
I mean, shit, it's coming
Just
back.
go back, yeah.
The 90s are here.
I think I still have a pair of trip pants somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I trip on a pair of pants all the time.
Yeah, I pull mine all the way up so that
Yeah.
the legs don't get in the way of my feet.
Right.
That's why I do the roll.
Yeah.
I
mean,
tuck and roll.
You gotta.
Right. You don't want to break
Tuck and roll, Grandma.
You know, I thought that exact same thing when you said tuck and roll.
It just you say tuck and roll, Grandma's coming into the situation automatically.
Time for grandma.
It's Grandma time.
And then your sister.
And then your sister's sister and your brother's sister.
And tell all them to subscribe to
Tell them to
Saturday.
subscribe.
That's who we're talking about when we say that.
Yeah.
Your sister and your sister's sister and your sister's brother's sister.
Right.
People always find that weird, but I'm like, oh, my sister this and, my brother that. And it's weird because I'll tell them and I'm like, okay, so my older sister, we have the same dad and we have different moms. And then I'm like, and then me and my younger sister and one of my older brothers, we have the same mom and the same dad. And I said, my other older brother, I said, we have a different mom and a different dad.
Yeah.
And they're like, wait, what?
Right.
I'm like, yeah, one of my older brothers, we have a different mom and different dad. My older sister, different mom, same dad. And then two of my siblings, same mom, same dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it throws people off.
I just got two brothers with the same mom, same dad. And then I got a sister that nobody else can see, but she's around.
She's here.
She's here right now. No.
Get out of here.
And we're going to have an
And that was the
exorcism.
twin sister that you consumed.
Oh, yeah. In vitro?
Yeah. So you can still see her.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'm picking up what's going on here.
You picking up what he's putting down?
Yeah, and we're going to exercise.
She looks just like me with long hair. It's ridiculous.
So she looks like you in high school.
Yes. Same sideburns, too. It's weird.
Yeah,
It was
because
a different time.
we talked about that before, your sideburns, right? You got your sideburns when you were like, what, 3 or 4 or something like that?
Like, around there.
Yeah, just bam, full-on
Bam,
sideburns.
sideburns.
I've never been able to grow a sweet set of sideburns
Why not?
because they don't connect right and they're just like weird. Like I can let my hair grow long enough to cover that gap,
Right.
but
I don't know.
that doesn't make any sense. Nobody likes
You
that.
gotta be born with it.
Yeah, because then when I shave the rest of my head and try to keep that long hair there to make it
Right,
look
you
like
got
the
those little
sideburns,
tufts.
yeah,
Be fucking punk rock.
it's the worst.
I've seen people with those haircuts.
I'm just gonna grow this little tuft out
Yeah.
until I can braid it and then shave everything else.
Then
Just
you'd
let
be
it
like
go
a
and go.
sensei.
Yeah, I'll be sensitive as fuck.
Yeah. There's a cream for that.
I don't want it.
Well, I don't know.
Don't take the red pill.
Yeah.
Why not?
In the Matrix, would you have taken the red pill or the blue pill?
Which one's which?
The red pill is what takes you to the where you can see the Matrix, and the blue pill lets you just live in it. Just never knowing what the fuck was going on.
I mean, I feel like we're already in a simulation, so I would just take the blue pill and fucking
And just
status
keep on-
quo. I
Yeah,
don't give a
Just
shit.
keep on keeping on.
Right.
Yeah, you're like, whatever. If it fails, then I'll see it
Like-
eventually.
You know.
I would take, like, I would pull the asshole move where everybody's like, I would take both of them. Yeah, that's what I would.
You would
See
take
what
both of
I was
happens.
about to say,
You just want your head to explode?
I just want to see what happens. And then you know what happens? America.
It's like, do I want to take Dayquil or NyQuil? Am I trying to stay up or am I going to go to bed?
I'll have both of them.
Depends.
see.
Do we have to record an episode
Right.
late at night?
You know, I bought Dayquil one time, like, before I left work, because I usually get off around, like, 9, 10 o'clock. And one woman working register was like, I told her, like, don't worry, I'm not sick right now. But I was buying, like, Dayquil and NyQuil. She's like, whatever you have to do to get through your day. And I'm like, I'm not abusing cough medicine.
Well, I mean, it makes it seem that when we're like, buying Dayquil, I'm not sick.
I mean, you know, that was just to tell her, like, hey, I'm buying this for somebody else that's sick.
You're like, I'm not abusing cold medicine. And then she's like, whatever. And then you pop one out and suck all the juice out of it and fling it back and go, all right, I'll see you later.
Right.
I
mean, I don't do that. I put it in my mouth and break it with my teeth and then spit out the...
Oh, you got it down.
Right. You know,
down
professional.
to a science.
It's like, and then I drink all of these caffeinated, you know, energy drinks.
Have you ever taken that no-dose stuff that they got?
No.
It's supposed to keep you awake and shit. I used to take that shit when I worked a third shift.
Yeah.
And didn't do shit. I was still tired.
Right.
I'm like, what the fuck? And everybody's like, drink energy drinks. I can drink an energy drink and fall asleep 20 minutes later.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, easily.
Like, they're not.
Right. You're like, you guys are like drinking these coffee drinks this late at night. It's like,
No, it's nothing.
They don't do nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, so then I have to switch to methamphetamines.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean...
No, I just like free base coffee grounds.
Free basing coffee. Out of my light bulb. My coffee bulb.
Right. Or I just mainline Folgers, you know.
Oh, I just did a fat ass rail of fucking some premium Colombian coffee the other day.
Right. It got me going.
I was up for 45 minutes after I was supposed to go to bed.
They're like, "Hey, Steve, why have you not blinked in the last, hour and a half?" No reason, man. No reason.
Drink green tea, oh goddamn.
I'm so hopped up.
I feel like a lot of these conversations on this podcast just paint us as degenerates.
I mean, if you know us, that's true.
Pretty much.
We're a bunch of degenerates. We're a bunch of nobodies. A bunch of happy-go-lucky. I'm painting my nails again with a fucking...
Oh, those are the dry erase markers.
Dry
This
erase
is a
markers.
wipe right off.
Yeah, I don't know why I did it. I just did it. It's late. Come on now. Why are you guys judging me? Jesus.
I've been meaning to paint my nails, but
So the
not
other...
something that you...
I was at a gas station.
Yeah.
And there's this dude, he has his nails painted and stuff like that. And I said out loud, men shouldn't do that. And I was talking to somebody else.
Yeah.
And this dude gets into my conversation, and he's like, first of all, what I do is none of your business. So why don't you stay in your own lane and blah, 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 and this and that. And he's going off. And I looked at him because I was like, what? I was like, are you talking to me? He was like, yeah, you got a problem with a man who paints his nails? And I was like, what are you talking, like,
Right.
what? And then he was like, I heard you say men shouldn't do that. And I was like, I was talking to him. We were talking about men suppressing their emotions. And I said, yeah, men shouldn't do that. I didn't even notice you. And I said, second of all, I am also a fellow male nail painter. I paint my nails all the time. Like,
Yeah.
don't have a problem with it.
Right.
So technically, the one who should be minding their business is you.
Yeah.
But like when I told him, I was having a conversation with them. Like, I paint my nails. That's a dope color. Solid. Do your thing.
Right.
Peace. And he was just like, I'm going to walk out. And I'm going to be mad. Not at you anymore, but I'm still going to be mad because I'm already up here.
Yeah.
I'm here, so fuck these Doritos. Like, I'm like, thanks, dude. But like, realistically, I was like, yeah, I didn't even know you were here.
You shouldn't have given him a hard time then.
Yeah, I'm just like, he's like, oh, you got something to say about my nails? I looked at him, I was like, the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
I don't even know, who are you? Where are you from? Like, how did you get here? Like,
Right.
how are we in a conversation? But it was fun. I liked it. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Right.
You should have came in at 110% like him, like, yeah, where'd you get them done?
Did you
I would
have
also
professionally painted?
I would like to know who did those because I would also like, but like it was funny because he thought I was judging him.
Yeah.
So what he did is judged me.
Yeah. I mean,
I was like, oh, how the tables have turned.
this is America, and that's how things happen.
Yeah. You're judging me. No, I'm not. So wait, am I judging you? Yeah. Fuck. I'm out of here.
You right? Bye.
I was just like, you want to see a picture, a couple of them, of me on Instagram with my nails painted wearing pink shoes?
All right.
I don't, because that'll further prove your point.
All right.
I'll just have to cry later on tonight. I'll see you later. Like, but don't be a dick to me because you think that I'm talking about you. Like,
Yeah.
why are you even in my conversation, my guy? We over here. This us. But I should have did that. Bitch, I'll smack the fuck out of you.
Just get fucking sassy.
Oh, you think a dude who has dirty work boots on can't paint his nails? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
It is what it is. Anyways, if you ever watch this, I liked your nails. Thanks, guy.
Cool. I don't know.
Life is life.
Right.
Life's a garden. Dig it?
Yeah. No.
Sure.
No.
No, not at all.
Life's a grave. Dig it. That's
God.
what it should be. Life's a grave. Dig it.
You know.
And then die.
1 foot in the grave, 1 on a banana peel.
1 foot in the grave, 1 foot sawed off because of diabetes.
You're going to say 1 foot sawed off because this little fucking puppet trapped me in a fucking bathroom. Tied to a radiator or something. Fucking
I don't fuck with puppets.
I know, it's like, is there ever an example of a good puppet? A puppet that's like, I'm a good puppet.
The Muppets.
I was gonna say Muppets or Sesame Street.
Those are Muppets. They're completely different than puppets.
Yeah, but they're
What
controlled
is
by
the difference?
puppeteers.
Jim Henson.
I mean, that's true, but
They are done by puppeteers, but you know they're Muppeteers. You know when they're Muppets.
Yeah. So now so I don't know.
yeah, but Sesame
If you
Street's
guys
not
personally
considered
know a
Muppets.
good puppet, tag him in the comments below. We want to meet him.
Prove this
And if you
motherfucker's
guys say
real.
fucking Pinocchio, fucking
He was a
He's a real
marionette.
boy.
I thought he was a marionette.
is that a? I guess that's different.
Yeah, it's not a puppet.
Well,
Yeah.
it's still controlled by a puppeteer.
No, it's controlled by a fucking what's his name,
Fucking Geppetto.
Geppetto, who
No,
also
he-
had a
he
solid
made
pizza
him.
place.
Oh, he didn't. He made him just to make him. He
Yeah.
didn't puppeteer him.
No, because he just wanted to check him out as a real boy.
Oh,
Wait,
that's not
what?
cool. Man, fucking
Wait, but
Geppetto is canceled, guys.
did he know he was gonna be a real boy?
Why else would he make him?
Well, I've made a lot of stuff. I didn't think it was gonna become real.
I mean, I hope half the stuff I make doesn't become real.
That'd be terrifying.
Yeah, I'm not that good of an artist. It might get scary out here.
I'm so scared.
I mean, but I would like some of the weird creatures that I've drawn to come to life.
Like
Without
the little
psychedelic
chicken
drugs.
thing.
The little chicken thing.
Yeah,
What, on my legs?
yeah,
That'd be pretty. That'd be pretty cool.
yeah. Because some of them would also be terrifying.
Yeah, depends on how big they are.
Yeah, if they were the size you drew them, I wouldn't be that scared.
Like,
Right.
if you can flick it away, that's cool. But if, like, you have to get
Right.
some, like, riot gear to fight it off, no.
Yeah, because I mean, if everything became real and it became the size that I would picture them in my head, some things would be like house-sized things that would probably fuck some shit up.
Like the house that you drew with
like
the
that
mouth.
house
and stuff?
with yeah,
Yeah, it'd be the
because
size
it
of
would
a
have
house.
people inside of it.
Terrifying.
But, you
Whoever
know,
thought
maybe it's-
people in houses.
People in houses
Fuck
are
that
terrifying.
shit.
People in glass houses should fucking move out of that house. That's dangerous.
People in glass houses should get more Windex.
Yeah, probably.
Or less, because You don't want people looking in.
They need to wash their hands more because they're leaving grease spots everywhere.
It's intentional.
And hey, everybody, wash your hands. If you're watching this right now, wash your hands for no less than 20 seconds. PSA from Saturday on Sunday.
It's 20 seconds?
At least.
At least.
Oh, shit.
So sing the...
See,
Actually use soap.
well, I told my boss it was 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I told him I had to do it every hour.
Okay.
That's an extra break.
So I do 15 minutes of work. Got to go back to wash my hands. See you in 45.
They're going to be clean as fuck by the end of this.
They're real tender now because I've washed off like half my layers of skin.
My hands are real raw. I cannot work right now.
Sorry. Maybe 2 or 3 days let my skin grow back.
And then back to it.
I don't know. I don't
If
use
only.
Perel. I'm just saying. A lot of people use Perel. They're like, I gotta, I touched this thing. Now I gotta put Perel on my hand.
I just use whatever alcohol I'm drinking.
Yeah.
Take
That's a
a
waste
shot,
of alcohol.
dump
That's
some on my hand.
alcohol abuse. Alcoholics will be upset about the waste.
Yeah, but it's still absorbing into my body.
I'm only upset about the waste if I paid for it.
Oh.
But it's absorbing into my body, so it's fine.
Yeah. But not at the level that you wanted to.
Mm.
For that, you gotta, do it rectally.
I don't think I would ever try that in my life.
Yeah.
I've never thought to myself, yo, I should put this beer in my asshole.
Yeah.
That would be dope.
Only Percocets go up
Yeah.
there.
Only Percocets.
Make them both. They might make it a little fizz.
Beer cassettes.
It's like Coke and Mentos.
Shoot back out.
Violently.
Don't try that at home, kids.
Don't put Coke and Mentos. Or Percocet and...
Or cereal.
Beer.
I mean, if you
Don't put cereal
do
in there.
try it at home and it does that, and you record it, send it to Steven.
To verify.
I'll put it on at the end of the episode.
That
Not
might
this
get-
episode, probably the next episode.
I don't think they would let us stay very long after that.
What do you mean?
YouTube?
I mean,
Yeah,
what's
they-
one strike? We haven't gotten a strike.
We could have an episode on a different site.
Right. We just, we make a secondary YouTube account that we put things that might shut down our account on.
We'll call it Sunday on Saturday.
Right. Someday on Sunday.
Call this one, whoops.
Oopsie doopsie. Hungry.
Turn off your fucking phone.
We forgot to say, please silence your cell phones.
Please silence your cell phones.
We have 3 minutes left. We can wait.
And that was it. Well, if you haven't silenced your cell phones, keep them on. If you've been texting the whole time during this episode,
Fucking asshole.
then fuck you guys.
You're worse than fucking Steven, that bleeping bleeper.
Bleep.
So, if you see a Saturday on Sunday meme, share it on Facebook. And if you're watching this episode, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your family's friends, and tell your friend's family to subscribe. And also to tell their friends and family friends and friends' family to also subscribe.
And how the fuck did you see this already?
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
And I'm Steven.
I'm Jake.
Peace.
Oh, I gotta pee.
I bet you did. I don't know what that means.
Please.